Okay. I'm Aaron Veach. I'm the Executive Director for Finance Automation with Redwood in North America. And I've been at Redwood for probably 8 years. Redwood is a record-to-report automation tool that focuses on taking the manual effort that the entity close does. So we're really trying to look at what you can't do in your core ERP systems and what people are actually doing to give capacity, agility, and efficiency back to organizations. For us, it's the main source of our lead generation. And what we found is that SSON understands Redwood as a partner. We do a very good job of identifying our ideal customer profile, and SSON has always worked with us in terms of identifying the audience that we need to speak to. So we have meaningful conversations. So if we have 50 conversations at our booth, they're 50 meaningful conversations because we know who we're targeting, you know who we're targeting, and we try to do partnerships. We've done select research with you guys that focuses on who we're targeting. We know their pain points, and it gives us the ability to present a tailored message to that target audience since we know their pain point and it's backed up with support by the research that SSOW has done for us. So for us, it's two things. They choose to be here early outside of the SSOW event. This can be very chaotic. There's a lot of people here, a lot of people to talk to. The target audience that we focus on are extremely busy people. We know they're here to learn, they're here to talk, they're here to communicate. So for us to be able to get captive audiences in a one-on-one setting to talk about the problems that we know that they have, it's not something you can typically just grab out of the booth in some occasions, but you know you have a dedicated 25 minutes. And typically they bring a lot of their colleagues along, so even if the conversation isn't relevant to that particular person, they've done a great job of tying in the two events and then having people that will bring the relevant conversations to the booth so we can leverage the select event and then tie it into the SSOW broader event. So I think the highlight for us, again, is the select events. We also participated in a workshop. It was an hour and a half. So going back to the research that we did with SSON, SSOW, it really focused on the problems that we try to see as pain points for the clients that we represent. So we had a lot of meaningful conversations based on the workshop that we did. A lot of those attendees also went to the select meetings, so then we're continuing the conversations at the booth. So it gives us 3 touch points in some cases that would typically take us 6 or 7 months sometimes to get the attention from that audience or those people in a typical kind of outside of this environment situation. So we're actually going to take the workshop that we did here and do a webinar with you guys to present the same material. Everyone can't make it, but we want to be able to bring that content because we think it's great content that we partnered with you guys on to be able to bring that to people that couldn't attend. But then we're also leveraging that for other customers that can't make it to the Orlando event. So we're also going to Lisbon, and we're going to Houston, we're going to Bogota. So we see this as a huge effort for us to be able to bring clients into a location where we can have, again, those conversations that we can't typically have that would take us 6 months to get, we can do that in 3 days. No, I mean, again, this is, I think it's a partnership. Again, I approach it this way. We understand who our customer is, and the better you can articulate to SSON to be able to target those customers, you do a great job of finding those customers and bringing them to us when we can't make contact with them. So it's really an effort to understand who's coming, who are you targeting, and then try to do everything that you can to bring those conversations together.